Well, welcome back to FRTN Worldwide News Entertainment. Northern Group Middle Bet Chibok Community formed at Buhari for Downplaying Boko Haram attack. The Middle Belt from Chibok Community, the Borno Concerned Elders and Constellation of Northern Group (CGN) on Tuesday formed at President Buhari Muhammadu Buhari from describing Boko Haram attack in Northeast as the associational problems. Okay, the president said criticized should be compare his achievements with those of the predecessors and the problems inherited. The president, according to the statement by the special adviser on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, said this while receiving the executive secretary of Nigeria, Christian Pilgrims Commission, Reverend Yakubu Pam, at the presidential Villa, Abuja. In the statement titled "Criticize Us Failure," President Buhari appealed to a Nigeria elite. Buhari asked his critics to reconsider to the resources available to the federal government under the washing while the criticism in. Buhari gave his administration a pass mark on the security situation in the northeast, although it admitted that there were still what he called occasional Boko Haram problems. The president said there was a lot of improvement when they compared it to the past experience of the residents of the affected state. He added, "What was the situation when we came? Try ask people from the Borno or from Adamawa that matter and Yobe. What was the condition before we came and what is the condition now?" Still, there are problems in Borno and Yobe. There are associational Boko Haram problems, but they are not. The difference between a lot of them move out of their states and move to Kaduna, Kano, and here in Abuja. But in a Chibok community, leader or spokesman for the Boko Area Development Association, Dr. Manasseh Island, dismissed the claim by the president that security are improved in the northeast. In an interview in Abuja, Helen said attack and education went happening daily in the community in the region. He said the president should visit the region to have the first-hand knowledge of happening rather than relying on what was being told by the security chief. Helen started, "What is Buhari's definition of a security improvement? We don't know. Maybe is the first thing we need to talk about. We want a stop of people living be taken indiscriminately. People are paying ransom of abductors every day. A few days ago, we have raised ransom to free our aged father-in-law, and the president is sitting there in the villa, and he doesn't even know what is happening. Abuja, let him go to the north, east, and see for himself whether security has improved or not." Okay, the national president of Middle Belt Forum (NBF), Dr. Beruf Pongu, dismissed the president's statement as untrue. Pongu, who is an indigenous of Chibok in Borno State, stated in Jos that security situation in this country are worsened since Buhari assumed office. He started, "I think he's being misled by those he entrusted with the security of the country. If not, he would not be saying what he's saying. Let him visit Borno and all those areas that he claimed he had improved security-wise and see that the things have actually generated from the wars." On his part, the then of Borno Concerned Elders, Professor Khalifa Dikwa, said the president's statement was not true. He stated, "When people were killing at Anwar in Borno State last year, instead of the president to commiserate with the people, he pushed the blame on them and they refused to comply with the instruction. He did not do investigation. He did not been through the truth. The presidency is not real. This is not presidency. They are only retrieving. They don't take action on the situation on the people active." Those people are not telling in that the truth. Although Maduguri is safe compared to Kano and Katsina state, but you cannot go beyond 5 kilometers from a Maduguri town. The city are safe, but what about the village? Alright, on his part, the CGN spokesman Abdul Aziz Sulaiman said he was not surprised by the president's comment. He said Nigeria must by now are becoming used to the present leadership that shares away from its responsibility by the first to look into the old demand that had been made for the president to address the serious surface in nation, policing and the security situation. Okay, in the Director of Publicity and Advocacy of the North Edda Forum (NEF), Dr. Hakim Baba Ahmed said Buhari was removed from the reality. He stated if he is still living under the illusion that Nigeria is more secure today than there were 5 or 6 years ago, it will be explained to instance to improve his leadership of the fight against widespread security. I was here away. The president will hear from the people of Borno and Yobe State what their security situation, but he could win not because it refer to the creating his version of our circumstances, which is quite possible reinforced by those with the responsibility to tell them. The fact is that our fellow citizens living in Borno and Yobe State living constantly under the attack on roads, in homes, at work and wherever. There are millions more in Katsina, Kaduna, Savara, and Niger may part of Nigeria having their known insecurity until the presidency assume the responsibility to produce us. Okay, this news come the FRTN Worldwide News Entertainment. I thank to be with us. What we are trying to say is Nigeria, our president Buhari, are not look toward what is going on in Nigeria according to the what the Director of Public Advisor of the Northern Order Form NEFA, Dr. Hakim Baba Ahmed said Buhari was removed from the reality. He started in if it's still living under the illusion that as Nigeria is secure today than we were 5 years ago. So thank to be with us. We don't have much to say about this. Thank you. We'll be back.